the 2019 season of my three-team franchise. 2017. The Brooklyn Bulls have made it to the Super Bowl, and they are facing the Atlanta Falcons. I'm gonna go to first, the Bulls, and that's the preseason. And we lost the first preseason game. The Titans went 3-1 in the preseason. Regular season. Let's see. You got lost to the Texans. All right, you got 2-1, 2-2, and then bam, beat the Bengals, beat the Patriots, beat the Giants, beat the Steelers, beat the Patriots, beat the Bills, lost to the Browns. And that's gonna play a part in when we get to the end of this story. Beat the Redskins, beat the Ravens, shut the Ravens out, and beat division rival Buffalo Bills. Okay, ended the season at 11-5, if I ain't mistaken. 11-5. So 11-5, win a division. We was going back and forth with the let's see, who was you going back and forth with? The Dolphins, I believe. We're going back and forth with the Dolphins for the #1 spot in the division. Ended up going all the way down to the last game of the season because we both had the same record. The Bulls won, they didn't. The Bulls get that first round bye, home field advantage in the AFC. And then the postseason. Okay, beat the Broncos 34-29. Rematch versus the Browns at home 26-20 in the snow. The Super Bowl is against the Atlanta Falcons. All right, now let's look at the Falcons. Let's see what the Falcons had going on this season. So the Falcons preseason 4-0 in the preseason, right? 4-0 in the preseason, regular season. You got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they also were 11-5 in the regular season. So we have the same record going into the Super Bowl. Got some pretty big W's. They won the division. Look at them in the postseason. They beat the Vikings and they beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. And they face the Brooklyn Bulls. Super Bowl Sunday. This is my third season. Well, this is for the Brooklyn Bulls. This is the third season. So this is the third year overall. First year was still in New York as the Jets. Year after that, didn't make the playoffs this season. Drastic turnaround. I won't even say drastic turnaround because we barely missed the playoffs last season. So they just improved on what they did. So here's your Super Bowl right here, man. Brooklyn Bulls, Atlanta Falcons. This is United Fanboys. Hope you're checking me out on the YouTube stream. Subscribe, like, and share. This is live. Third value. We can look at the starters. You got Roundtree won MVP, running back for the Brooklyn Bulls. MVP. Too many interceptions. Young, too many interceptions, man. He pretty decent year. Fullback Whitlock, I'm pretty sure I'm losing him in off season. I'm losing on defense. I know that where is he? I know that Darrelle Revis is going to retire. Look, he dropped all the way down to a 74, man. So this kid is up and coming. Deron Goldberg, he's nice. Safety. Started off weak and just took the position. Ward at middle linebacker. But yeah, man, that's where we at. And to the news, Jack Del Rio takes over Arizona. So next season, he'll be there. Falcons are moving on. Matt Ryan. Falcons. Yeah, man. Let me see my top stories. Now, mind you, y'all, just want to let y'all know that this coach is a level 1. This was tough. This is a tough season. Defense was up and down. Rushing attack was probably the butter, but you know. So here we go. It's Super Bowl time. There's a Pro Bowl going on right now. And I should have showed y'all the roster for the Pro Bowl, but I wasn't paying no attention. Got 332 points for the rookies. So I'll jump on that, after. It's cool. I'm good. I think I'm good on short passing. I've been pretty much doing that all year. So, being there's nobody watching, following yet, I'm not going to, well, I want to know if you want me to play the full game or if you want me to do like start the full game and then go into skipping forward a little bit. So if I see a message in a little bit down below, comment, let me know. Super Bowl's been played in Dallas. Falcons versus Bulls. Let's get it. like I said, you see my coach is a level 1. This guy, he started off at like a 81, I think. It's a tight end, legit tight end, 62 or 65 catches on the year. Barnes, 38 or 45 catches. Atkins, 33 or 45. Atkins, he should have blown up this year, man. Like this was supposed to be his ball, but he had a pretty good year. It was a breakout year for him. This dude right here is just on another level.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best.
Look at that. Look at the difference in yardage. Longest run, 84 yards.
So the time has
only
come.
295 carries. So this dude, man, MVP was the reason.
Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas.
And it looked like Brooklyn is the home team in the Super Bowl too.
We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Brooklyn Bulls. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It was the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick of the 2008 draft, the man they call Natty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
Always knew he'd be a gym rat, very cerebral player, a guy that beats you with his mind as well as his physical attributes. But the best part, poise under pressure. He knows how to bring a team back in the fourth quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They go play action here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. All kinds of time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that's the connection, Ryan, to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Freeman again. He finds some open field here. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
It's Ryan. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big time pressure.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. And now heading back out there, here's the defense. And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
And these are for real. Okay, as you watch, think about putting yourself in that spot, about being the ball carrier or the receiver.
I don't want to.
And then taking that shot, it is something else. It's not like when we were watching that video clip where they showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Oh, what a move. And another juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
3 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know from an offensive perspective, you want every play to be a big play. But sometimes the defense actually wins, and they did there on that draw play. Good job by the runner just taking care of the football because he didn't want to compound a bad play by turning it over.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now this offense ready to take over again. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. They come out here in the eye. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
A lot of good defense being played out here.
Every run is not going to be broken and get all
This
the way
is
to the end zone.
the 2020, 2019, 2020 Super Bowl Brooklyn Bulls, which is the team I'm controlling in my three-team franchise, going up against Atlanta Falcons. Both teams 11-5.
Defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And they give this time to the tailback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot?
I don't normally, but I'm going for
it in the Super Bowl. 0-0 our score. This is the NFL.
Oh, he got Joe real good. So goose egg in the first quarter.
NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Brooklyn football as we get going in quarter number 2. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run with Whitlock, the fullback. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. A big play there, 42 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it, but where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 7-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover, and wow, now you got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line, but how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Again, they'll run with Freeman. So he got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now it's Ryan. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This is taken at the 18. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Falcons set to get things rolling on defense again here. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to refocus a a bit.
All right. So I'm shocked. I had somebody join me earlier, but nobody here now.
You say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave
Trying to
up?
get this W, Super Bowl 7-0.
Be a unit again and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something.
I'm shocked. My fullback gave me a touchdown in the Super Bowl. How about that?
And it was over in a heartbeat.
He good for short yardage.
A little bit of ground to make up for the
He just
offense
broke out one,
as
got a
they
big
face
one.
A 2nd and 11.
He don't even want to sign back, he said.
Back to throw here.
Hit him.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Way down to the 26. And they rattle off a big one. 42 yards.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Muscles him off. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on
They don't want Shorty. They don't want Marquise to get started. He gets started, it's going to be a problem.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So Ravens re-signed Brandon Williams. That's what's up in real life NFL.
And now the offense operates.
Darius Webb got cut. Elam, he then got cut.
And there's a ground game here with a
Down,
but he does reach the 5.
Show him how it's supposed to be done, man. They letting them get started, man. That's not a good look.
Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set.
Then you got this other horse in the backfield.
Watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up
Ah.
together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver.
So way to play with the defense on that, man. We sprayed them out. Atkins broke off with that speed. Touchdown.
So quickly, what makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And it's good to make it 14-0.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play one more defensive set, and then I'm gonna skip to the fourth quarter, man. 14-0 right now. It would be nice to go into halftime 21-0, but you never know.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And once again, leverage.
This dude be shaking Goldberg out his cleats, man.
They moved him and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday. After
I'm out here working out. Freeman working out, man.
A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the
out
bench,
here trying to get in the end
a chance to
zone.
rest.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Oh, wow.
Caught at the 1, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 10 yards out. And the Falcons have
So I got a minute and 8 seconds to get in the end zone, or get points on the board and get the ball back at halftime.
Those are the plays they dream of.
I wasn't expecting for the Falcons to come out playing.
Because once he took off,
They finally look like they finally starting to step it up. They didn't get
speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back.
And that's caught inside
Wow.
35. That one
Sports
goes
that,
for
man.
34 yards. And it's good enough for a first down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
A good
Got out of bounds.
there, 22.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right.
Goodness.
And his throw here's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
That's caught at the 2. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here.
That wasn't a
before
touchdown,
we get
though?
to halftime.
Should I go for this?
So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report.
So it's
I'm Larry
halftime,
Ridley.
everybody.
The Bulls are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Falcons know it's always hard to
Pretty
come
good
in and
on
get a win
yardage
on the
so
road,
far.
but they're
No
not out of
takeaways
this
yet.
one yet.
Average play,
Here we
10
go.
yards.
Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights.
Whitlock.
Bulls ball early in the second. They'll go with the run here. And this long run goes for a touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. We go to the second. He'll scramble away and complete the pass. Continuing on the drive, here we get a quick pass and completion. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Lead now at 14. We move late into the second. Pass will be completed over the middle. And that goes as a 10-yard touchdown. Falcons down by a touchdown. That'll do it for our final halftime show of the year. 1 half remains in this Super Bowl. To bring it to you, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
3rd quarter.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll go on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29. So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And it's a fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The defense. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
But that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And
so fourth quarter, 20-10.
Last time they had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Falcons ball.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Complete outright to Kurz. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kurz. That'll bring up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Got the pick.
And he's able to
Got a
get it
pick in
back
the
to
Super
right
Bowl,
around the
brother.
27.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Now a carry for Blunt. And Blunt loses the football. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game. So hold on here, not done in the fourth. They run, Devontae Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Ryan now off the bootleg. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not
I've been
to
trying
take a
to
sack
hit
in this
Matt
part of the
as
field. It
all
brings up
game,
third down.
man.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On third down, Ryan.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
And he'll take it into the end
Oh,
zone.
man.
Touchdown.
My bad, I didn't scream on you.
Their dangerous wide receiver.
Oh, man,
his
that's
second
crazy.
touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And
Blunt on the fumble,
uprights
people.
and
Blunt
good.
on the fumble.
Now after the touchdown, it's
But Garrett,
Bosher to kick it
he doesn't
away.
want to sign with us again next season anyway, so.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll look to throw. Screen pass to Blunt. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
That had a good one right there.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the
good job.
Can't escape the
Good
pressure.
job.
Ryan goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
On second down, here's Ryan. Finding time. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They go, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Moma. I ain't seen Moma for the whole play out. Oh, he was hurt. That's right. I'm sorry.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. On second down, Ryan. Complete out right to Kurz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that was... Oh, man, where was the pick on that one? Where was the pick on that one?
Back to throw. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons are going to get a first. Back to throw. The grab made by Curse over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. This will be caught at about
Oh, my goodness. Come on. Come on.
Deion Sims.
Oh, man, come on.
Touchdown. And the Falcons
Gotta score a
have taken
touchdown.
the lead here in the fourth.
Come on
Well,
now.
we've seen some lead changes, and it certainly appeared that one of these squads was in full control of the game. But that's
Like I
not
said
the case
earlier, man, you
after
never
that
know what
touchdown.
happened.
Now they erase a 2 TD deficit here to grab the lead. This fielded at the 2. Now on the return, the ball is loose.
Oh,
The Falcons
what?
grab it.
Are
And
you
they'll take
serious?
over at the
He has
26-yard
never...
line.
Listen, y'all. Listen to
How many
this. Listen to
times in
this.
the course of a
He's
game do you
never
talk about
fumbled.
momentum plays? And I
He
think we just saw
has
one there.
never
Just scored, right?
fumbled
Just took the lead,
a
went downfield,
kickoff.
got the ball
Are you
free again,
serious?
picked
He
it
fumbles
up.
in the
They
he
got a
fumbles
chance
in the
to
Super
really
Bowl.
get
Is
the
that's what
momentum
you're
on their
telling me,
side
right?
now.
And now they'll try to pile
That's what you're
on.
telling me. He fumbling in the Super Bowl.
Ryan wants to throw it. And he'll
That's
toss this one
unbelievable, y'all.
incomplete.
That is crazy. I cannot believe that I just saw that happen.
How many times
Can't
when we
believe
see
I
it
just saw that
pass,
happen.
we
That
just
is
look at the
crazy.
receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a
That is
drop.
crazy,
We just put it on
man.
the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there?
Wow.
They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm
especially
like
after
really
starting
tripping
in a
off of
tough
that.
spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
Never
Taking
fumbled
a
on a
little extra
kickoff,
confidence
and he
there.
fumbles now.
Starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make the play on first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Craziness.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on third down. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw.
Good job, man. Come on, man. Get him out of
To
here.
the 29. They
Craziness.
lost 2
I cannot
and
believe. I'm like really tripping
forward.
off of that. I cannot
So a
believe that.
defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
So I got 1 timeout in 42 seconds to score a touchdown to tie this game.
And Catanzero's kick is right through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So Charles,
Taking
I
into
think from a
overtime,
defensive perspective,
whatever the
you
case
have to
may be.
look
But
at that
that's
field
just
goal there
that's
and
unbelievable,
consider it a
people.
win.
I can't believe that.
Keep
That's
them
a
within
first.
touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind
This
of
guy's
stuff that
never
keeps you in
fumbled
ball
on
games.
This is taken
kickoff.
at his 4.
Oh my goodness! Is that what I'm
Some
getting?
room to work. Past the 20.
Oh my God! All right, all right. We'll take that. That's how you make up. That's how you make up for a mistake like that. That's how you make up for fumbling.
They're an extra point away from tying us up.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A
Now the
kickoff
question,
return for a
people,
touchdown.
do we go for the
And all
win,
the excitement, let's not lose sight
do
of the
we go
fact
for
that now the
overtime?
pressure
That's the
shifts to
question.
that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths. But it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we'd get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got 1 good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go for 3.
Dinner on you, my good
Trying
man.
to go for 3.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it?
Oh, my
Look
goodness.
at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20.
No freaking way. No freaking way, man.
Perhaps the greatest Super Bowl ever. They have won the game in
Are
overtime.
you?
And it's over. The Lombardi
What?
Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions.
I can't
And
believe
the
this,
Super
man.
Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see
That's
this
rough,
team.
man.
You'll see
That's
their picture.
rough.
That your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Wow.
And they end this year just how everybody
I'm at a
wants
loss
to
for
end the
words,
year,
people.
holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Wow. So, anyway, guys, Falcons won the Super Bowl, beat the Brooklyn Bulls. First pass play in overtime, scores a touchdown. Can't believe that. First time this season that Agers fumbled on the kickoff. Unbelievable. Totally ridiculous. This is crazy. But like I said, I'm at a loss, man. Falcons get the W. Matt Ryan gets the W. I'm losing some people. I'm pretty sure I'm losing some people, and then I might not even be playing with the Bulls the next season. I might be playing with the Aftershocks or the Diablos. But what the hell, man? Like, good game. that level one coach has showing those coaching that coaching style how just slowed it down. It was not a good fourth quarter at all. It was not that.
Anyway, guys,
Wow.
Falcons won the Super Bowl, beat the Brooklyn Bulls.
But thanks for joining, man. Subscribe, like, and share. United fanboys. Falcons got the W, man.
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
All right, so Darrelle Revis has announced his retirement. Let's see who else we got on this sheet right here. Len Johnson, cornerback. He wants to sign. LeGarrette Blount, he's not interested in signing with us. That's all good. No problem. Get him out of here. Jordan Jenkins, Whitlock. I think I'm gonna go ahead and re-sign Whitlock, man. We can go ahead and make that offer. Okay, so he didn't take that offer. Lachlan Edwards. Brandon Shell, he can go. Lawrence Thomas, he can go. Case Keenum can go. I kind of liked Lynn. I don't know, should I keep him? So we got left tackle. We're gonna need a left tackle, need a punter, need a fullback, need a left guard. Okay, that's what we need. But thanks for joining, man. Subscribe, like, and share. It's your boy B Mo Banham. Darrelle Revis has retired. The Bulls lost the Super Bowl to the Falcons in overtime. Matt Ryan gets a ring. Rough loss. Kind of want to use the Bulls again just to go back, but I don't know. Maybe who knows? Maybe depending on what they look like. Toward the end of the season. And depending on the other squads that I'm using, we'll see. Because I notice all three teams are AFC teams, so yeah, that sucks. But all right, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. It's your boy B Mo Band. I'm out.